Good afternoon, everyone. I, Ms. Swati Priya, extend a warm welcome to all of you to the orientation session of the Central and West India Inter-School MUN 2.0. I also want to extend a special welcome to our associate school, Springdales School, Jaipur, for this orientation. Additionally, I would like to offer a heartfelt welcome to Miss Pooja Parekh, Principal of Springdales School.
It is such heartwarming to see that students and teachers and all the enthusiasts from MUN from all over West and Central India are here with us today. I would also like to introduce an eminent session that they will be organizing in the coming. They also present you an opportunity to become a diplomat at the Central and West India Inter-School Model United Nations, which is an online event that is conducted on 18th from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. It's going to have exactly what you have in all the physical events from here to all of those who have been to JCRC to other schools and all over the world. Whatever anyone has to offer you in person, along with Miss Swati Bhavna, to do that online at your homes. So without further ado, I hand it over to you, Swati. Let's start.
Thank you so much for the introduction, Swati. And thank you so much to Springdales School, Jaipur, for, hosting us for a training session, for an offline training session. You all are there, we are here, so might as well consider this as, an hybrid session for me. How many children here are actually listening to this concept of MUN, or they're coming across this platform or a concept known as MUN for the first time? Please simply raise your hand. If this is the first time that you're listening to this, if this is the first time that you're coming across the term MUN, please raise your hand. Raise your hand like this. Like, what about others? Everybody who has participated at least one conference. Who have participated, not heard, not know, who have participated. All right, thank you so much. So I am asking, what do you understand by the term United Nations? You could be wrong. That's absolutely fine. We are here to learn. No one is always up. I am.
Basically, it is meant to come together to discuss on India and the message we are going through the world.
Yeah, you're kind of correct. And I actually means that many nations who come together to solve any problem that is bothering one nation or group of nations. And if you are going to define the actual United Nations, it simply is an intergovernmental organization wherein many governments, representatives of many governments come together to discuss about issues, to discuss problems related to, environments, pollution, terrorism, economic problems, social problems related to human. Who do I actually mean? When I say governments, I mean that individuals who will represent the particular government of a country will show up at the United Nations, will show up at the committee. A model United Nations is an academic simulation of the real United Nations where students, you all, will play the role of delegates. Who are delegates? Representatives of different countries, representatives of different government. Okay, representatives of different government who will actually play the role of diplomats. They will represent different countries, and they will attempt to solve the problems of the real world with the policies and perspectives of their assigned country. For example, imagine you all are sitting in the United Nations meeting, and all of you have been given, say, different countries. Some might be given the United Nations General Assembly. Some people might be given the United Nations, or some people might be in the United Nations Security Council. Some might be in some United Nations Human Rights Council. So everybody is in different committee. Everybody we're independent committee, and each of them will be having their independent agenda. Finally, each of them will be representing different countries. Some might be representing India, some might be representing Afghanistan, some might be representing United Kingdom, some might be representing USA. So while you're discussing about a problem, while you're representing a country, it is essential that you stick to the perspective of the country that you have been assigned. For example, if you're in conference or the any conferences, they are not a substitute for your classroom. Let me be very clear. Your education, your academics is very important. That is the primary source of knowledge that you have. When you have your country, okay, you have been assigned India, but there are 29 more people in the committee with whom you are going to be debating. So you also have to learn about other countries who are going to be there. So essentially, it increases your understanding about the United Nations. When you're in a model UN, basically you have the power to structure the debate. You have the power to decide which topics you're going to be discussing about. So in order to do that, you would have to take a firm stance information to the best so that you're able to make your point. So of course, in order to assess the correct articles, in order to figure out the best possible information source, you would have to go through multiple articles and analyze which one is the best, which